Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do my December wrap up. This is gonna be quick fire, and then we're gonna do my January TBR or hopefuls. I'm gonna say hopefuls because I'm not sure if we're gonna get to all of them, but we're gonna try and we're gonna see if we can do that. So yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, the first book is Alien Mate. This one follows Diana and Cor because he is trying to find a mate. So the galaxy decided, he's gonna get a human mate. So he goes to Earth on this mission to get her, and he has all her information, where to land, everything. And he goes to get her, and she is busy ironing her clothes or something, and he transports into her living room, and then she's frightened, but she sees this beautiful man, alien, whatever, and the story's gonna go from there. He's gonna take her with him, and later on a lot of things are gonna happen, and that's gonna build up into the next two books in the series. Then it's going to be Alien book number 2, and that is going to be okay. Then, like I said, the second book is going to be about Lex and Maya. Now Lex was also sent to Earth, and he also needs to get a mate, and they did tell him who he needs to go find. Now while he's there, he meets Maya, and he supposedly drowns in water, and he doesn't know what water is, and he just says it's a death pool, and she saves him, and he's gonna have like this kind of bond with her, and then he doesn't want to actually leave her because he's gonna have a bond with her. Eventually stuff is gonna happen, and he's gonna take Maya back to his home planet instead of the actual person that he was supposed to get. And it works out that Maya was actually his mate, because in the first book a lot of things are going to happen to lead up to them having a choice on who their mates are going to be. And I feel like that is just like, it's just so good. I just love that. So yeah. And then in the third book, it is Reg and Penny. And Penny was, I think she was abducted, or he was abducted. I'm not sure. I read this like a month ago. So one of them was abducted. It says here, kidnapped or rescued. It's a matter of alien perspective. Either way, it results in pleasurable probing. So yeah, it's an alien romance. It was so good. I enjoyed all 3 books in this series. It's really well written. I enjoyed everything. All of these books got a 4 stars, and this month was a 2. So I really did enjoy all of these books. They were really good. I had no expectations going in, because I know alien romances, you don't need to have expectations going in, because if you do, sometimes you get let down, other times you have no expectations and it just blows you away. So I don't go into alien romances having expectations, because I know some of them will be wow and others will be letdowns. So yeah, these were really great romances, and I enjoyed every single one of them. They were just like so great, and I enjoyed everything. Next up, we have one of my arcs that I did, Good Witch Gone Bad, the part 1 of the duet, of the Shadowlands duet. This is by Addie O'Brien. Please go check out this series. I am begging you, please go check out the series. Like, I read this first one, and it is so good. I love her writing style. She's a very, very kind person. She also wrote a short story now. Now is like in January. And it's free. It's gonna be free like I think forever. So you can go to her Instagram, you can go to her account, and you can go get that free book if you want to just like see if her writing style is for you. I already read that one. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna say anything about that book because that's gonna be my January wrap up. But I've already read that. It's a short story and it was awesome. I loved it. So yeah, but getting back to this duet, I'm just gonna read what I wrote here because I also needed to do this one because, as I said, it was an arc. A little snippet from the book. It was, "Oh my little witch, going somewhere." I just love that part in the book. I absolutely fell in love with the main characters and the story and how they try to get revenge on this path and tell them that they can be a certain way, and they end up breaking the rules and doing what they think is best for themselves. We follow Raven, and she's a witch where she's trying to live among the humans that are cruel and have no remorse for what they are doing. She tries to do the better things, but it's not enough, and she makes a decision for the better, and her journey against the odds starts, and she summons Silas. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, this is so hard, but you guys, like, please do check the trigger warnings. In the beginning of the book there will be like trigger warnings and stuff, but like, it was so good. It was so good. I'm not done yet with my review, but like, it was so good. Silas is the ruler of the Shadowlands, and he's a very bored with his life because everything is the same. Then he gets summoned by Raven, and the adventure starts, where they make the choices that will be for the better, for the witch kind, and for their futures. I don't want to spoil anything else, but like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. They may know each other, but they don't know they know each other. Like, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I absolutely loved the love story of how Raven and Silas was reunited, and how the love will always prevail no matter what happens. I did love how she tries to be strong on her own, and how he lets her, but also how he keeps her safe when she's weak. It was a great story, and I fell in love with it because it was like really, really good, and I enjoyed everything about it. It was like the perfect story, and the author did it no justice. Like, it was really, really good, and I enjoyed everything about this story. It was like really good, and I'm waiting for the second part of this duet, and I heard it's getting a bit better and more better than this was, and I was just like, I'm waiting for it. Like, I'm seriously waiting for it. So yeah, this is this book. So guys, please go check it out. I was seriously, this is just like so good. Also, for The Good Witch Gone Bad, I gave it a 4 stars, and the smut was also a 2. Then next up we have Reckless by Elsie Silver. I absolutely love this book, and I give this a 5. I think this was the only book I gave a 5 stars for December. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But anyway, Reckless by Elsie Silver got a 5 stars. It was really good. I enjoyed everything about this, and I think we all know it follows Theo and Winter, and I don't want to spoil a lot in this book, but it follows them and their love story, and also how it does mention a loss of a child. Okay, so it does mention that. So yeah, it's like in the beginning of the book, before you start reading the book, it does mention that. Yeah, so I was thinking like maybe it's gonna be the couple in the book, but shit, I spoiled it, sorry. But it's not gonna be them. Okay, it's not gonna be them, but it's something did happen. Okay, and then also like how he steps up for her and how he defends her. I really enjoyed that part in this series, and how she gets to be a part of this family where she never had that, and she was also like this ice princess, and now she can experience this family. Well, she's still like a bit on the side, but she's a part of this family, and they accept her for who she is, and I really enjoyed that, and I love that. It was so good, and I enjoy everything about that. So yeah, I do love this one. I gave this one a 5 stars, and it was like a 2 for smut, I think. Yeah, it was a 2. Next up we have C791. I'm gonna put it up here. This is following Chloe, I'm not sure how to say that, I'm sorry. And it's following Joe. Now, Joe is a cyborg, meaning he's half human, half robot, or something like that. I listened to this, so I did like it. It just wasn't that good. I would have changed a few things if it was me, but it's not me. I just listened to it, so it was good. It follows Joe, where they had like a system malfunction or something, and they got a bit of their humanity back. Meaning they were humans that got like robot parts or stuff, and had like a chip or something implanted or something, and then they had them like reprogrammed to be like robots. So they were actually humans. They weren't robots from the beginning. Okay, and then they were like told to die, and then some of them were, before they were given the code to die or whatever, some of them were already like human and stuff, so they knew this was wrong because they had their own feelings back before they were like this, and they were like, no, this is wrong, why should we die? And they reprogrammed themselves and all of the cyborgs that were with them, and they went on this massacre, and they killed everybody that was on the ship with them. They were like the bad people, like the generals and stuff like that, that wanted to kill them, the researchers and everything. And then they're gonna go on this journey, and they're gonna meet Chloe, and then later we're gonna find out some things about Chloe, and then yeah, the story's gonna go from there. But Joe and Chloe is gonna fall in love, and this is gonna be like a sweet love story, but she's gonna tell him, but why did you kill these people, and why didn't you rescue them? And it was just like kind of distracting, and how he was captured, and a lot of stuff is gonna happen, and she's gonna be like a scientist and stuff, and she's gonna have to run tests on him, and he's gonna be drawn to her for some reason, and he doesn't know why. And then later on in the book, they tell us why. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that part. You guys need to read that. But yeah, this was a really great book. I gave this one a 4 stars. Even though I wasn't that impressed with it, I believe it deserved the 4 stars it got. And then the smut was also like a 2. Yeah, it was really good. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I do Lauren Donor's books on the cyborgs. Her books are very better than this cyborg book, but yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. So yeah, I did end up enjoying it a little bit. Okay, next up we have Nathan Billionaire Bear. This is kind of like a series type of one. This is a shifter type of book. Like I like the aliens and stuff. This is like kind of like that. He can just transform into a bear or werewolf, you know, like just like a bear. It follows Chloe, again Chloe, and the guy's name is Nathan. Now Nathan is a CEO of a multi-million dollar fortune company or whatever, and she is an account manager or something, and she's gonna go on a camp with a friend and whatever, and he is like a forest ranger, but also not, because he owns like kind of part of the forest, because he's part of the bear clan or whatever. And then they're gonna meet, and a lot of stuff is gonna happen from there. But what I found interesting was that in the beginning he didn't know about her, and she's like a human, so she doesn't know about the supernatural world, and now he needs to like get her to know that like she's his mate without like actually revealing too much, because it's gonna get dangerous, and she also doesn't she may not tell other people about it, you know. So yeah, otherwise they're gonna think she's Lulu, you know. So a lot of things are gonna happen, and also at the end that was just so cute. They're gonna be together and stuff like that, but it was just like, yeah, the friend, they're gonna find a bear and the friend that Chloe went with is gonna be attracted to that bear and gonna want to know what's gonna happen the whole time, what happened to that bear, and is that bear okay, which I found very weird, because like that's telling me like they're kind of like mates, otherwise why would she be attracted to that bear? But anyway, I think that's gonna be like the second book, I'm not sure, but like maybe. So yeah, I haven't read the second book yet, but like I'm making assumptions, maybe I shouldn't do that, but like yeah, otherwise why would it be mentioned, like hello? But yeah, anyway, they are a good couple and I enjoyed this book. I gave this one a 4 stars as well, and the smart rating was a 2 as well. So yeah, it was really good. I did enjoy it. It was awesome. It was okay. Yeah. Next up we have Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I did end up enjoying this one, just not as much as Reckless for some reason. This one follows Beau. I hope I'm saying that wrong. And then it is also following his fiance, and I can't remember her name. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Bailey. Her name is Bailey. It's following Beau and Bailey, the two B's. She is a bartender and he was in the army. He had an accident and now he's out, and he has like scars and stuff, and now he is trying to navigate his world, and it's also like a cowboy type of romance, but like he doesn't want to be like a cowboy anymore. He doesn't want to do that anymore, so they're trying to navigate their worlds. He is gonna fake propose to her so that she can get his surname to get a better life. That is gonna be like the premise of the story, and she's gonna accept that to get his surname, to get a better job, to get out of that town. But at the end of it, they're gonna like, I don't know, maybe fall in love. We're gonna see. But I enjoyed this immensely. It was like really great. I enjoyed everything about it. It was really good. It just didn't give me that 5-star feeling, and I was a bit sad about that, because I really did enjoy Reckless and Heartless more in the series than I did the other books. But I think that's just my preference when I was reading these books. I don't know. But yeah, it was still good. I did end up enjoying the book, and I love the book. My copy is just not here yet, so I'm still waiting for it. So yeah, but I did enjoy that one, so I'm just gonna put up the picture here for you guys because it's already here. Next one, I just read for funsies, and expect to actually finish it, but yeah, it is Witchblood. We'll put it up here. Please do read the triggers before you actually end up reading it. I went in, I didn't read the triggers, but it was fine. It didn't give me any triggers, so it's fine. This is like a fox type of shifter in a werewolf type of clan type of book. Now he's the only fox in a werewolf clan type of situation. There is vampires, there is ghosts, there is magic, there's everything, and he needs to navigate his life. And then a lot of things are gonna happen in this one clan, and he thinks his I'm gonna say father, because he thinks it's his father, the father figure, or whatever you want to call it, is gonna protect him. He calls him Appa, and it's a weird name, but yeah. Anyway, and then that guy's child did some things to him now, and then he just like completely like tries to escape, this like whatever, and then he almost dies, and someone else comes along and like saves him that night, and he like almost kills that person because a lot of magic is happening and stuff, and I don't want to spoil anything, so guys, just like go read it yourself. But then he flees because now this person is almost dying. He needs to leave because he was almost killed. So now he needs to escape. He needs to like run for his life. So he leaves that person there and he escapes. And then a few years later, he meets the person that saved him again, and the romance is gonna go from there. And I loved everything about that. That was so sweet. And then later his werewolf father also finds him again, and he tells him he's sorry he didn't do it enough and stuff like that. So it's just like very emotional, traumatizing type of one at the end and the beginning. But the love story was really good. I did enjoy that. So yeah, that was good. And the magic system was good. Yeah, I think the magic system was good. This was the last book I read, but I can't remember everything. The magic system was good. I would say it was reasonable. It was good. So yeah, it was alright. So that was the last book I read for 2023. So yeah. Then we're gonna do my TBR for 2020. We're gonna do my TBR for January 2024. Okay, so I have 4 physical books, and yeah, I'm just gonna go with the flow of what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna name the 4 physical books, and then ebooks, I'm not sure, maybe I'm gonna name 4 as well. Let's make it 8, because why not? Let's do 8. Okay, so we already know I'm gonna do these 2 for my reviews. I'm already busy with this one. It's Realm Breaker by Victoria. I'm not gonna say that. And then it's Blade Breaker. So I'm already, like you guys can see, I'm already there. I'm gonna try to go through it more. Like if I want to finish in January, I'm gonna have to like pick up the pace. It just takes me a while to get through fantasy longer than romance books. Then we have The Long Game by Elena Armas. I'm really excited for this one. I really do want to read this one. Like, I really do want to read this one. I did put it in my bookmark. I just haven't started it yet. But I did update it on my Goodreads that I want to begin it. So yeah, it's definitely there. And then I did start this one. I think I'm in chapter 1. Charlie, Love and Cliches. I am so excited to start this one as well, because this one was so good. But here it says like she's working at her dad's company, and then the guy she met is gonna be her new boss, but he doesn't remember her. But I actually read a bit into the book, and like, I don't want to spoil it, but like, he actually does remember her. Like, is that something I should not say to you guys if you haven't read it yet? But like, should he not remember her? Or like, I don't know, but he did say he remembered her. So anyway, I don't know, but like, I did start this one. I just need to update that on my Goodreads. I did start it. It just is on my Kindle. It's not on here, the Kindle app. And then I have Key Holder of Time. This is gonna be an arc. I'm also gonna finish this for an arc. You're gonna see a lot of arcs is gonna be up here. I'm gonna try to finish all my arcs, maybe now in January, but we'll see. Key Holder of Time I have to finish because that review needs to be done soon. There's not a lot of things I know about it because I'm going in blind that's how I want it to go in. Then Night Angel Nemesis, I do have the physical copy, but I'm gonna read it in ebook format because like the book is just a chunk. So I said, now let me just like try to get the ebook, and I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna read it in the ebook and see if that isn't gonna help me just like to read it faster, because it is just it's taking me a while to like get through that book, and it's a real thick book. So I'm thinking the ebooks, because I read ebooks very fast, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just try to do the ebook and see if that doesn't help me. Then I also have Least of All by Diana Lauren Post. This is also an arc. I want to get to this one. This one looks really good, but it has a lot of trigger warnings in this book. I saw it in the beginning. I was like, did I choose the wrong book? I also want to get to Indigo Eyes. I asked the author for this arc like last year, in 2023, and I actually never read it. So I'm feeling very bad about that. So I really want to get to Indigo Eyes, because she has like 2 other books out now, I think. I might be wrong, guys, but yeah, I want to get to her others as well because they sound so good. So yeah, I want to get to that one, Indigo Eyes. I heard this one is also good, so yeah, I want to get to that one as well for January. So don't take my word for all of these, but like I'm gonna try, but if I don't succeed, it's fine, it's fine. And then we'll in my wrap up we'll see if I failed or not. But yeah, this is all the books that I want to read, I want to get to. Yeah, we'll see if I do actually get to them and if I don't. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys liked this video. Please like, subscribe, do follow my other socials if you want to. I'm more active on my Instagram, and I don't want to say my TikTok because I'm not that active, but more than YouTube. But like I'm more on my Instagram, so if you guys want to talk to me, you can go over to my Instagram. The links will be down below, so you guys know how to get to my links. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.